Welcome to Martini Time. Oh. Anyway, the title of this talk is Teach Me to Dance, Zorba. And I just wrote that because I just discovered a few minutes ago the meaning of the Zorba the Greek and the dance. I can't believe it. I watched that movie back in 1963. And I've been watching it and talking about it my whole life. And I just now saw the meaning of it. Well, the meaning of the dance. I've been working with irony, the meaning of irony. What's the laughter? And the okay. All right. Let's catch on. This is a fast-moving train here. All right. So today, all right. Let me go back. So many things have been happening. I was taking a nap, and a friend called, and he's teaching a class on Judaism. And I said, if you want to understand Judaism, just watch Seinfeld and Larry David. Curb Your Enthusiasm. What? Okay. So this afternoon, I was at the drugstore getting my wife's prescription filled. There's 2 seats, and you sit there, and I do my little crossword. Next to me was an elderly black lady, sneezing, all stuffed up, drooling. Oh, I'm so miserable, I'm so miserable. Finally, she gets her medicine, and the clerk says, this is strong stuff, it's going to make you sleepy. And I'm sitting there, boy, I don't want to get a little like that. So then she can't get up. She can't. And I'm sitting there, and so I'm divided. I should get up and help her. I don't want to touch her. So I'm caught in this division, and finally she gets up, I'm relieved of the torture, and she gets it. I go run around to the a station far away from her and get I pay for the medicine and go home. And I tell my wife that. Guess what I was I was in a Curb Your Enthusiasm skit. And she says, well, why didn't you help her up? I just see Larry David, see. See, we get everywhere. Well, why didn't you do that, Larry, you schmutz? Double bind. The irony is the irony of Larry and Seinfeld and Larry is the dilemma, self-created, in which you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. The self-inflicted sting, you see. Life is ironic. And for the Jewish people, God is ironic. That's why they laugh. They make great comics. And also, they dance. So, and in Zorba the Greek, if you haven't seen it, watch it. When all their best intentions, the whole movie is about their best intentions. This Englishman, his good intentions to open a mine and restore the island, little island out there in Crete, I don't know. And this Greek island, they're going to restore the mine and restore the community. It's a wasteland. The life is gone from it. He's going to restore it. So they have big plans, big intentions. And they finally they got to get the wood down a mountain to shore up the mine. And the slide that Zorba invented to get the wood down the mine begins to fall apart. And the logs go flying everywhere in the village and the priest. And everybody goes running. And the whole thing collapses. And the Englishman says to Zorba, teach me to dance. And they dance on the beach, on the ashes of their good intentions, you see. That's where the dance comes from. That's what the dance is. And the Jewish people dance too. Yeah, they're on the circle, dancing, dancing. Fiddler on the roof, dancing on destruction, dancing on their best intentions gone awry, you see. There's the dance. And there's the joke, too. In the dance, unity is restored. When your best intentions crash, you are torn. Just like at the drugstore. I was torn. I was torn. Oh, I should help her. Oh, I don't want to touch her. It's torn, I tell you, torn, you see. So in the joke, when you use that as a joke, people laugh. And what does laughter do? It restores unity. It restores. When you laugh, you're not torn. When you laugh, you are one in the laughter. When people laugh together, they are one. Even enemies, killers, you're about ready to kill each other. Someone tells a good joke, someone farts, everybody laughs. You see? In the laughter, in the dance, unity is restored. God is restored. God is unity. God is the one. God is restored through laughter and the dance, you see. Isn't that interesting? Don't you find that fascinating? I do. It's better than a good martini. I'm telling you that. So life has lost its irony. Modern life, well, not all of it. I mean, there's a lot of jokes, there's a lot of fun, there's a lot of dancing going on. There's a lot of seriousness, too. There's a lot of good intentions, and people get real pissed off when their good intentions don't prevail. On Facebook's full of it. People, you get into an argument, somebody has good intentions to correct you. They have good intentions to make you realize you're an idiot. They have good intentions to show you where you're wrong, you see. And they get really pissed. They get really angry if you dance. If you're dancing, they're trying to stick you, trying to pin you down, but you just keep dancing. But you're not going away. You just keep dancing and laughing and having a great time. You see. And that's what this comment I had just before I sat down here. You see, I went, like I said, I had a nap and I woke up and apparently whatever I was working on was working in my sleep. And I woke up and went to Facebook and there was a little thing about Alan Watts and the dance. And I remembered Alan Watts was Zorba. He was always dancing, always laughing, always having a great time being a serious spiritual teacher. He said, I'm a spiritual entertainer. I love that. A spiritual entertainer. He knew he was cracking jokes. And then someone said Zen Buddhism is Buddhism with jokes. And I love Zen Buddhism because it is irony. And what is the release from irony? What is the release from the God and devil dancing together? What is the release from the tear? What is the release from the wound? Well, in Zen, it's Satori. Satori is the same as the dance and the laugh at a good joke. When you have Satori, the wound is healed. The unity is resolved. In the same way that the dance of Zorba resolves the tear, the wound, you see. And so in Christianity, the crucifixion is the tear. The resurrection is the unity. When you're resurrected, you're born again. And what do? You laugh. I'm here. You see? I'm alive. The idea that I'm alive, that breaks into you like a joyous shout, restores unity, restores God, restores the soul, you see. I'm alive. I'm here. The doctor just said I had cancer. And I'm still here. You see, that whole idea, I'm here, is a big joke. You see? People may think I'm mad. But madness is a joke. See? Madness is a joke. It's the joke of somebody who says, your serious life is crazy. I'm sane. You think you're sane. You're mad. And I can make a joke out of it, you see. The serious person can't laugh. The serious politician doesn't see the humor. The serious politician doesn't see the humor. So anyway, my little bell has rung. So it's time to go. So thank you for dropping in, and I hope it was a good joke.